Hello everyone, welcome back to Journey with Charlotte on this lovely Saturday. I pray all is well in your neck of the woods and y'all are trying to stay cool because it is hot today. Right now we're at, well, it's gone down some, it was higher. We're at 90 degrees right now, but y'all know it's gonna get worse here in Southern California, especially in the valley. If you are familiar with California, you know that San Fernando Valley is a beast. So anyway, summer has already started. And when it's hot and we're in an area where it's real hot like that, what do we want more than anything is to cool off. And what's the best way? One of the best ways to cool off is by making ice cream. So y'all, I'm so excited. We're going to try this recipe. Now, this is what's wonderful about the recipe. If you do not have a ice cream maker, you can make this a recipe by just mixing everything together, put it in a container, put it in the freezer for 4 hours or more. Okay, you want to at least get it to 4 hours or more, depending on how your freezer freezes too. You gotta look at that as well. All right, so you don't have to use a machine. I'm just testing out this machine today and I'm very excited. Okay, so what we're going to be making is, y'all, Funfetti ice cream. Have you ever heard of Funfetti ice cream? I've heard of ice cream with cake in it, but making it at home, you could probably go to like Cold Stones or Baskin and Robbins and probably get ice cream with some cake flavor in it, Funfetti or cake, birthday cake ice cream. But I've never seen how you do it with the box. So today, you guys, we're going to try something really fun. We're going to do it with the box, and all it asks for is just half and half. No, it asks for heavy cream, which I'm not going to take it out right now until I'm ready to mix it. But heavy cream. It asks for birthday cake. Now, you can use this one, or you can use a birthday cake, any type of birthday cake, dry cake mix. We're using this because we want the funfetti, we want the sprinkles, and we want that birthday cake flavor. Some people are even using birthday cake flavor, like vanilla flavor. They're using birthday cake flavor too as well. So you can opt out for that. Just get a white cake mix, use the amount that it says it needs, and add the birthday cake flavor if that's what you want to do. All right, so anyway, we're using condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk. These two right here are your friends for this cake. Okay, we're using vanilla extract because of course the base of the ice cream is vanilla, and we're also, I'm looking down, y'all, because I see it. Oh, rainbow sprinkles. So y'all, I went and got some more. So sprinkles is supposed to be in the cake, but I seen the cake, it don't look real sprinkly to me. So I went ahead on and I said, well, let me go ahead on and get some more sprinkles. So I love these, they got such pretty colors. So I went ahead on and got these sprinkles, and y'all, that is everything. Okay, so we're gonna get this together. So I'm gonna get the mix together. Y'all, I know, because I'm like, well, how is she gonna put the cake in there? Like, how is that? But they add the mix and stir it up and you don't add anything to the mix. Let's do this. I'm not gonna talk too much. Mommy's gonna help me. She's gonna get this open, and I have my handy bowl here. You wanna make sure you get a bowl with a spout, because as soon as you have this ice cream mix, you want to hurry up and pour it into the ice cream machine so that it can get cold. Now, another tip that she was saying, once you get the mix all said and done, she said, child, put the mix in the refrigerator for 2 hours and let it get cold. Listen, I don't have time for that. And that thing should be cold enough that afterwards we can at least get a taste. It can have some kind of ice cream form. I am going to put it back into the freezer so that it can even get firmer to the point of what firmness I want. I do like it when it's soft serve, but you'll see. So let me just stop talking, Shard. Listen, girl, get that ice cream together and stop talking. Okay, I hear you. All right, so let's get to it. Y'all, stay tuned. I forgot to mention one thing, and y'all, it's all about this. Forgot to mention, we're using the Tabitha Brown ice cream maker. Okay, so let's get to it. Yay, this is the Tabitha Brown, and look how cute it is, y'all. It's got that little gold border. It's so cute. It's got the little footing at the bottom, y'all, so they don't slide all over the table. It's got cute little ridges here. You got this part in the front. I'm going to show you, on each side, I'm going to show you how we will remove that. When you want to wash the top, it's digital. Y'all can see that. It's got the digital. There we go. All right. And the slout. It's got the little spout where you can put all of your little slot area. You can put all your toppings in when you're ready to put them in, whatever your topping may be. And then what I love about this compartment back here, you do not want to take the top off and immerse it in water. You must do this first. You take that off. You want to make sure that you remove the motor And y'all see, I just removed it. Wipe the motor down, separate that. Do not put this motor in water. This is your lifeline for your ice cream maker. Go ahead and clean that out. It's easy to move around when you don't have the base in there. Go in and move it around. Take this off. Let me show y'all real quick, because some of y'all are still say, I just didn't see. I don't understand. So you press this. I'm playing with y'all. And you see how I moved the top? Easy to take over, clean. Go ahead, you can get in there, clean that base. Matter of fact, I'm glad I looked in here because the paddle's in here. That's the paddle that go to the top. I'm gonna show y'all how to do all of that. Okay, it's very simple and very easy. Go in there, clean that base, honey. Make sure you dry it out real good. Go ahead on and put that top right back on like so. Now see that? That top, she snapped right back on. It's on there good. Then you're gonna take this battery, just like so. Take that battery just like that, and you're just going to place that battery. See that? See that? And see that? There we go. Fits to the T. To the T, honey. Look at that. Snap. Easy. So don't come saying, Shaw, how do you? I just showed y'all, okay? Don't put this thing in there with this motor. It will stop working for you, okay? And you can't call them and say, look, your machine stopped working. No, you didn't detach the motor and then clean it. So make sure y'all do that. It's very, very important. I want to show y'all that. Okay, so now let's get to this ice cream. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so this is the cake mix, and as you can see, there are some sprinkles in there. So I think we'll be pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove 2/3 cups of this, and whatever's left over, I'm going to just bake it. All right, so there we go. There we go. That's how it looks. Y'all ever wanted to know. Okay. All right, you all. So we're going to start this with 1 cup of milk. Yay. Ooh, got a little spilly. So that's 1 cup of milk. I'm going to move that out of the way. We're going to use sweetened condensed milk instead of the granulated sugar. Okay. So we're going to use sweetened condensed milk. And there we go. We don't have to worry about the crystals. Now, if you were doing the crystals, you would need to make sure that the crystals were fully dissolved before you add everything else. Okay, so we're going to go in and just mix these two together. Okay, just mix, 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 mix. Okay, so we know that that's dissolved because that is sweetened condensed milk. So now we're going to add in the heavy cream, which I need 2 cups of heavy cream, y'all. All right, and we got 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. There we go. Go ahead on and use that. All of it's done. We're going to go ahead on and whisk that in like so. We're going to go ahead, y'all. Got to get all of that. Heavy cream is thick. Make sure you go in and get all of that off. All right, so now we're going to go in and we're going to whisk that. But it wants us to go ahead on and add in the vanilla. Okay, so it says a teaspoon, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I like vanilla flavor. So there we go. Okay, you may say, oh child, that's too much. Listen, I like vanilla flavor in my ice cream. So it's a lot of vanilla, I know, but I like that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead on and whisk that. And that base, if you want to give it a taste, you can always taste your base to see, is it where you want it? Okay, it's where I want it. I think it's fine. So now, Ma, can you give me a fork? Oh, perfect. Sweet just enough. Perfect. So now what we're going to do, and y'all may say, is she really going to do that? This is where you add in the cake. So we want to make sure there's no lumps. Do like a little sift, right? But y'all, I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna do it. It says stir in the cake mix, making sure there are no lumps. So y'all, we gonna stir in the cake mix. I never did this. Okay, okay, okay. And that's just enough too. You can use a mixer, but don't forget, you are using a heavy whipping cream. So that can turn into a, what you call it. I'm gonna set this probably in the refrigerator just for about maybe 30 minutes just to get it back. But make sure, look, go in there on the side, y'all. Make sure ain't no clumps. And now what we want to do, we want to go ahead on and add these sprinkles. It smells just like birthday cake, y'all. It smells so good. So you want to add the sprinkles at this point. You can, and then you can add some as it's churning. So I'm just gonna give it a little turn in at this point too as well, as y'all can see. Okay, and then we'll add some in when it's churning. Okay, so look at this. This is what it looks like, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead on and mix that up real well, and I'm gonna go ahead on and put this back in the fridge, in the freezer, just for about 30 minutes. Y'all, and we're gonna come out here and we're gonna blend this and put it in the ice cream maker. So that's what I did. Okay, I did. Y'all saw exactly. I'm gonna send put the recipe. They're asking for sugar. I did sweetened condensed milk. That's the only thing that I did different. Okay, but you can choose what you want to do. But y'all can see it came out. It looks beautiful. There's no lumps in this mix. I'm gonna go in with the spoon and just make sure that there's no lumps, that cake is smooth. It's in there. All right, even at the bottom, just stir it all down there at the bottom. Make sure there's no lumps in this mix. All right, okay, so let me put this back in the fridge for about 30 minutes. You can do it up to 2 hours if you want your stuff cold. If you decide to do that before you put it in the machine, it's up to you. Okay, so I'm gonna do it for about 30 minutes, maybe to an hour. All right, y'all, so look, this is the mix. So now we can, like I said, I'm gonna put it in, and I did do a little taste because it's not no egg in or anything. Y'all, it tastes just like birthday cake. Delicious, just enough. It's not overly, too much. Okay, so we're about to put this in. I'm so excited. So y'all stay tuned, and next we're gonna churn it. Okay, stay tuned. Yes, y'all, I forgot we gotta go to church. I'm gonna go on and churn it, so I'm not late, but I'm gonna go on and churn it because it's cold. So let's get this in. So we're gonna go ahead on, plug this up, and I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna do that. Let me get all this stuff out the way. I'm so excited. All right, y'all, family's helping me out, so we can hurry up. This, if you hear water, it's not ready. So I'm gonna hold this. Joshua, hold that for me right quick. Remember when I told y'all to push the side up? We're gonna go ahead on, put that down in like so, just like that. She's going in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead on and attach that beater at the base, just like so. That beater's ready to go, y'all. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead on and pour this mix inside. Now the thing about the croissant, this is a lot of mix, y'all. So we got that in just like so. We're gonna go ahead on, put her top on. She's gonna sit down just like that. What is y'all this? See this mode? We're gonna put it on ice cream. So ice cream's 35 minutes. You just hit mode, ice cream 35 minutes. If you want gelato, you go down. I mean sorbet, you go down. Gelato, you go down. I don't want gelato, I want ice cream. Okay, so ice cream, there we go. Ice cream, start. That's it. Y'all see I pressed ice cream and start. So she is moving, y'all, look. Put down here. Ooh. All right, we'll see what happens in 35 minutes, so y'all stay tuned. While we're at it, y'all, let's just talk about the sound. It's not loud. It's got a little sound to let you know it's moving, but it is not loud at all. So I really do like that. I like that it's not loud. All right, so let's see what comes out in 35 minutes. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we're we have 20 more minutes to go. I added, for my comfort, because it has cake in it, 6 more minutes. So 35 plus 6. Because this is the thing. Remember, I added cake mix. So to the milk mix. So it's going to take a little longer for it to churn. Now, if you don't add cake mix and it's just without the cake mix, I believe it would solidify a little bit more faster. So we're gonna see what it looks like after the 19 minutes it has to go. And y'all, we're gonna do a little taste test, but I am gonna put it in the refrigerator because I want it to get a little hard. I do that with all my ice creams. Put it in the refrigerator, let it get a little hard for the next day, and it's delicious. So y'all stay tuned. All right, so we're on. It's thick over here. 12 more minutes. And I added 6 minutes to the 35. So that's a total 6 minutes to 35 is what? I did a total of 31 minutes because I wanted to make sure that it could get a little form. It has pigment in it. Okay. And it is a little runny. But remember, it has cake in it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go down. Oh yeah, it's forming. But I'm gonna put this in the, oh yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna put, look at that. That's a soft serve, that's like a shake. I'm gonna have mommy taste this. But I'm gonna put the rest in the container, y'all. And I'm gonna put the rest of this in the freezer. Mommy says it's fantastic. So let me do that, y'all. It's done. So we're gonna put it in the freezer and let it sit. I'm gonna go to church, come back, and we're gonna have some ice cream, okay? So stay tuned. Remember, it probably took a little longer because we have the cake mix in there. I will be using this ice cream some more later, but y'all, it tastes really good. All right, stay tuned. All right, there we go. Y'all see the ice cream? So this is at soft mode. We wanted to get a little bit more firmer. And y'all look, if you like soft ice cream, this is what this is you right here.
Little homemade hamburger.
This is not quite a shake. You would probably have to, but almost like a thick shake, like a custard.
It is.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead on and put this in. We're gonna put this in the refrigerator. Go to church. When we come back, we're gonna taste it. All right, y'all, stay tuned. All right, y'all. So now I'm gonna put this parchment over it. There we go. That top in, and it's going in the freezer. Just like so. Also, this is the ice cream maker. I'm gonna put it back in the freezer. I cleaned it and then I put it in one of these bags, and I put them in the freezer and ready for the next use. It's still cold, but the liquid is now movable. So, and I went ahead on and cleaned this up. And yeah, now I'm about to put the bowl in, and we just wait for the ice cream. Okay, you all. So remember, I told you about the peekaboo window. This is what I'm talking about. That peekaboo, y'all, this is solid, okay? It froze in here so well. Take it out, let it get a little bit, you know how you gotta let ice cream get a little soft. So in the meantime, I'm going to be setting everything up so that we can have a little ice cream tasting here. So I'm gonna open this. I took the saran wrap, the parchment paper out. So as y'all can see, y'all, look at that. It is getting softer. And look how beautiful, y'all. It is beautiful. So we're gonna taste this recipe, and I'm going to be making a vanilla recipe next. I'm gonna add that so y'all can see. It'll be a separate video, but y'all can go head over and see how I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be cookies and cream, and we're gonna add that. We're gonna do that next. So I'm so excited, y'all. This looks delicious. So I went by Trader Joe. Joshua just came home from work. Y'all see how that top is on there? Ooh, that top is not moving, child. Look, that top ain't moving. So if anybody said, girl, that top moved, no it don't. That top is still, okay? But what I do love is that I stopped by, Joshua stopped by Trader Joe's, and he got the organic sugar cones. We love the sugar cones. Okay, but remember, I'm gonna show y'all how she puts it, her little dessert cups and her spoon. So we're gonna pull all that out so y'all can see just how cute this set is, all right? So y'all stay tuned. So y'all, the ice cream is ready. We're getting ready to do a taste test. I think the machine performed very well, just like any other ice cream maker. After you make the ice cream, you go ahead on and put it in the freezer. However long you want, you can wait to the next day, or you can give it 4 hours. You should be able to go in and taste it. I had to wait the next day because, y'all, we went to church and got into other activities and did not come home until later. So I said, well, I'll eat the ice cream tomorrow. I'll show them the ice cream tomorrow. So this is the next day. We're gonna go ahead on and try that today. All right, y'all, we are ready. We are so excited and we are so ready to get this going. All right, so I have my, my ice cream cones here, sugar cones, and I've already cleaned this and rinsed it. I'm gonna put the top there. I've already cleaned, all this stuff is clean. Y'all already know that. This, it might be a little bit, so I said in order to give it some assistance, went ahead and put warm water, and I've got the Pioneer Woman, the stainless steel one, so that's gonna help cut into the ice cream a little bit more better. Do y'all remember, you know, they have the Thrifty one you can buy online, y'all? I'm trying to get my hands on it, because Thrifty's is not gonna do the over-counter ice cream anymore. Did y'all hear about that? So sad, those nostalgic memories. So anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna bring her forward. This is what she's looking like right now. Josh is gonna help me film. And y'all, look at that. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna get that warm. And we're gonna go in and we're gonna do 1 scoop. Ooh, y'all, look at that. Oh, y'all, look at that. Make sure you get that real good. Now we're gonna go ahead on and put this in just like so. And maybe do 1 more little scoop on top. Somebody can taste this. Y'all, look at that. Y'all, look at that. Yummy. Okay, we're gonna do a little cleanup. Wipe that off. Ma, you want this one?
Yeah.
Mommy said, yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna put some extra little sprinkles. Put your sprinkles right on top of the cake. Right on top of the, what you call it, y'all? Look how cute. And then we're gonna go in and put that. So let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this one this way. Ooh, y'all, look at that. Oh my goodness. Y'all, that looks so delicious. Oh my goodness. Okay, mommy's going to taste it. Now Joshua's ready. You gonna eat yours? You want an ice cream cone or do you want it in the bowl?
I want it in a bowl.
You want it in the bowl? Okay, I'll take the one in the ice cream cone. So we got the little cute thing here. We're gonna go ahead on. Squeeze that, get all the water off. Is it good, mommy? Y'all, these containers are amazing. Do y'all see how this is just moving around? Y'all, look at that ice cream.
They are amazingly good.
Oh, you want 2 scoops, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all, look at that. All right. We're gonna go ahead on and put 2 scoops of that. And then we're gonna go ahead on and put some sprinkles on here for Josh. Oh my goodness. Look at that ice cream. And Josh was going to taste it. Now, do you want the little spoon? We can get you the big spoon. You don't have to use the little spoon. You want a big spoon? Josh was like, ain't no baby. All right. So Josh was using, let's put it this way. Hold on. So let's get a shot with the spoon. Y'all, look at that. Look at the texture of that ice cream. All it take was that mixing I did. Put it in. I didn't do nothing else but put it in. And then the next day, I think it's best always the next day. Okay, y'all, here we go with the ice cream cone. You can drizzle chocolate down in there, caramel. Child, you can get down. So now we're going to wet that again. This is what it's looking like, okay? So we're gonna go in, hold that just like that. I'm only gonna do 1 nice scoop. Ooh, that's a good one. Y'all see that scoop? All right, so now I'm gonna bring in my sprinkles. How fun! The kids are going to love this. This machine did so good. Y'all, look at that. We all scream ice cream. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That looks so delicious. Look at the texture of it. Let me go in, y'all. It's hot today, so. Oh my goodness. It tastes just like cake batter. Exactly like cake batter, y'all. It is so good. Look at that. The texture. Oh my goodness. It tastes just like ice cream, same texture, everything. It just tastes like cake batter mix. Now you could use the flavoring if you want, but I mean that's another alternative to know. You know me, you may have some extra cake batter and you say, well, what am I gonna do with it? Child, make some ice cream. This literally made ice cream, y'all, and this machine did wonderful.
You sure did.
I love this machine. Y'all know it's the best part when it goes down like that. It goes all the way down. I had 1 scoop. Oh, this is amazing. Y'all,
This is
so good. And those sugar cones from Trader Joe's are amazing. They're thin, crisp, and they hold up very nicely, y'all. As you see, I'm going down. Look, our ice cream's pushing down further where I'm getting ice cream all the way down. And I love that. Okay, so my review on the ice cream maker is a 5-star. Even with the cake batter mixed in, it did wonderful. I added an extra 6 minutes onto the 35 for the ice cream total amount, and it did perfect. I put it in this container and put it in the freezer. We waited till the next day, but you can wait 4 hours later. It was a nice, stiffer, soft serve. But even as you got lower, it got more firmer. When you wait the next day, the whole thing is firm. Best thing to do, you'll think, oh my God, it's so hard. Girl, take that out and just let that sit for about 10 minutes. And it's going to get right back to normal. This container is amazing because I've had it where you may have a container that could be another material, and it's hard to get the ice cream from around the sides. This is so smooth, it just comes off as if you coated it with oil. Y'all, that's the best I can tell you. It comes off perfectly with this container. It wasn't cracked, it was strong. The top kept it on, even with the parchment paper, because you want to always put parchment paper to protect your ice cream and any crystals from forming on the top. So y'all, it did amazing. I'm gonna put some ice cream in here later on for me to save at a later date, so you can see what that portion control I was talking about, how it looks, okay? All the way down to the bottom, y'all. Oh my goodness. Now we can use Tabitha's because the ice cream has softened up a lot. Joshua's gonna help me as I go in. Now I'm using Tabitha's because the ice cream is still firm, but yet it's more soft. I want to save some of this ice cream for later. So I'm gonna give myself 2 scoops of this very delicious ice cream, y'all. It's so incredible. And I'm going to release that, push it down, because I'm a sprinkle girl. I'm gonna add some more sprinkles because on another day I want some sprinkles. Go ahead on and add some cute little sprinkles. This is where we at right now. Okay, so cute. Cute little sprinkles. We're gonna take that adorable top that says very good, and we're gonna go ahead on and press that top on just like so. This is gonna go into the freezer. All right, y'all, so we have one already filled. We're gonna go in and we're gonna get another one. I'm gonna show y'all just how. Just one. Two. This is for another day for me or whoever wants some. We're gonna put a couple of sprinkles on top, and child, we're gonna go ahead on and put this in the freezer. We're just gonna shut that just like so, like we did the first one. Make sure it's nicely snugged in there, just like so, all the way around. Make sure it's snug. You don't have too much in there. And then we're gonna go ahead on. We're gonna clean that off and put it in the freezer. And you can put little parchment papers if you want, but we're gonna snap that. That is portion control, and it is ready to go. Yummy, yummy. Joshua's gonna go put that in the freezer. I'm gonna make mommy an ice cream cone, and we're gonna close out this video. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all. We're gonna go in. It's melting because it's so hot. We're gonna go in and make mommy's little cone that she's been requesting. We're gonna go ahead on and add some sprinkles. And there we go, Mama's ice cream cone. All right, thank you all so much for tuning in to Journey with Shaw on this lovely hot Sunday. Y'all, that was such a delicious treat, very easy treat. I will link the ice cream maker down below and all the items that I showed in this video down below, but also you all, I would also link the recipe, those of you who are interested. It's a very easy recipe I got off Pinterest, child, and I tell you, it is absolutely delicious, refreshing. It was really good. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I give Tabitha Brown's ice cream maker 5 stars, 1 to 5. I'll give it 5 stars. It performed very well. We love the look of it. We love the items that come with her ice cream collection, y'all, with this cute little container. I just did a video on all the other items. I will link that video down below if you want to see what other items she has that I purchased fun, but we absolutely love it because it's perfect for summer, you all. This is the box. It's regular price $50, but in your area it could be for $39.99 on sale. But even with $50, I think it's a machine that's worth it. Sometimes when you go in the store, y'all, a lot of times those items can be cheaper in the store than they are online. Matter of fact, these items, because Joshua bought me these for my birthday, but the other items that I purchased on the other video, those were cheaper in the store than they were online. Okay, so make sure you go to your store because her clearance is running, it's moving fast. Okay, so y'all make sure you go in the store and check out, go to the Tabitha Brown area in the Target, and y'all go give her some love, because I'm telling you, her products are absolutely fun. They're bright, they're colorful, they're tropical, they're beautiful, they're unique, and they are amazing, and they're very chic. I think they're chic too. So let me show y'all, just in case. This is all what you get with this machine. All right, I don't know if y'all can see that. You get the top, you get the beater, you get the cookie, ice cream scooper, you get all the paddle, of course the top. Make sure, I've already showed you how to use this machine in the other video. Y'all need to go check it out, and also earlier. So we're going to turn this around, and if you all want to know who is Tabitha, y'all, there she goes. Miss Tabitha is right there. Absolutely beautiful woman with a beautiful story, an encouraging story, and I'm telling you, she is an inspiration. So y'all make sure you go to Target and show Tabitha Brown some love. I'm telling you, I absolutely love her products, and these are amazing, y'all, right? Absolutely love that. Okay, so thank you for watching. You all have a blessed week, and y'all, I'm going to be showing more ice cream recipes. We're going to be doing her recipe again. This one right here, where is it? I don't know what I did with it, but we're going to be doing her recipe, and I'm also going to be doing a cookies and cream recipe, so y'all stay tuned for that one too as well, and other ones as well. Y'all give me some requests down there. I may not do everything. Some of them might be a far stretch, but some of it I will do. This is her recipe here, and I cannot wait to try that. So that's coming up next, y'all, right? Because we don't want to always use, I want to give different options, and then also broaden my horizons. Try something new. Vegan almond butter ice cream, y'all, that sounds delish, right? Okay, so stay tuned for that. So I'll see you soon. You all be blessed. Have a wonderful week. Remember, always be kind. It don't take anything to be kind, y'all. Treat others the way you would want to be treated. Show love, because that's what Jesus would want us to do. So we need to be practicing that. And remember, always trust God. Keep him first, and he'll always lead you in the right direction. I'll see you soon. God bless. Bon appetit. Happy summer, y'all.